Hey fish friends, Zenzo with Tazawa Tanks, back with another video. So I typically don't do 2 videos on a weekend, but I'm just actually down here in the fish room, and I was messing around with some camera stuff and some different toys that I work with, and thought, why don't I just make a quick little video and maybe show you guys how I film, because I have had some questions about like equipment and things like that. I've seen some other comments on some other videos. And actually people have commented on some of my equipment when they've seen me filming out in the public and things like that. So I thought I'd just go ahead and kind of show you kind of some of the very simple, inexpensive tools that I use. So I don't have any fancy camera equipment, and I've kind of built everything around one platform, and that platform is actually an iPhone. So I happen to use an iPhone 6S. I don't have an iPhone 7. Specifically, even though the iPhone 7 camera is better than the 6S, I don't have the 7 or the 7 Plus because it doesn't have the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And because I use a shotgun microphone from Rode, I'd have to get a whole new setup, and I didn't want to get into that, and it didn't really work with, I didn't want to have to use a little plug thing that Apple gives you. So for now, that's my setup. So before I show you the equipment, and I can't film that part while I'm talking because I'm filming from this actually. So I took some photos with an iPad and kind of showed the different parts of the camera setup and what I use, and so I'll show this here in a little bit. But so anyway, as far as lighting's super important when you're making a video. So I've got a light currently attached to this system, which you'll see shortly. But I also use some shop lights. So I don't have like some fancy, you know, lighting system or anything for filming. So I kind of did like a DIY thing. So it's kind of bright. So these are just some HDX shop lights that you can get from Home Depot. Let me just turn them off here so you can see without being blinded. So these are just you know, shop lights. They're halogen, they're not LED or anything, but they're super inexpensive. So really easy to light up inexpensively. And then I just made a diffuser, and the diffuser is actually just a piece of just kind of a PVC frame that I made. And here you can see it's kind of like on a boom. And I just stretched an old white t-shirt around it, so it's a diffuser. So as you can see there, I've got the white light. So when I'm filming over here, I've got the light shining on me. I'm looking at the camera, not the lens, but the light is shining on me, and it's well lit. And then if I need to, I can turn one of those lights off, or I can throw another t-shirt or another towel or something over it if I need to change the brightness. So anyway, so that's the lighting. Before I show you the equipment I'm using, I'll just give you a quick little update on Oscar here. So let me click the light off. So there's Oscar, and now he's being a little shy, but he is doing a whole lot better. The wound is significantly smaller, so I don't know if you're able to kind of see the wound there on his left side, but the wound is actually getting smaller. So you can see some of the tissue in the back part of the wound where it's starting to kind of shrink in size, and it's also shrinking near the front there. And also it's kind of shallowing in depth, so it's almost like the top layer is starting to, or the bottom layer is starting to fill in and things like that. So it's still a long way from being healed, but much better than it was, let's say, you know, 10 days ago. So anyway, that's the update on Oscar. I'll go ahead and pause here and show you some of the equipment. So here's my rig, iPhone 6S. I'm using a Manfrotto tripod, an Olloclip magnifying lens, and a Rode VideoMic Me shotgun mic. The tripod I think was around 40 bucks or so. The lens is around $80, and the microphone was right around 40 or 50 bucks, something like that.
maybe a little bit more. I do use an app, a third-party app. It's much better than the one that comes on the phone. This is Filmic Pro. It's pretty expensive. It's like $15 or so for the app, but it's got a lot more user interface, and it's a great system. There you can see the LED light attachment, and I also have a windsock that I use for outdoor filming. You can see the LED light is very bright. I actually have it turned down right there, but it does adjust in brightness, and it also has diffusers you can clip on. Here you can see a Steadicam. This is just something that I'm using. I picked this up recently for any time that I'm like moving while I'm filming, so it just really helps to keep the camera stable and have a smoother shot. I was gonna do like a full electronic gimbal, but just decided to stay and go this route. It's a lot less costly. This was around $30 or so.
Okay, so that's all I had for today. Just a quick video. Just thought I'd while I'm down here, just shoot a little film, show you my equipment, and show you Oscar. So as always, thanks for watching. Please click the like button if you like the video. Give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, and if you like watching fish videos, and if you want to see new content on a continual basis, then please hit the subscription button. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.